How birds lost their teeth. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today's video is all about how birds lost their teeth. The beak of a bird is something to observe. Different forms are available, from dull to outrageously colored, squat to long, thin, or comically large. And in fact, it's useful for penetrating flower petals and opening nuts. Although birds do not have beaks by themselves, they are the major group of animals with a beak. How did birds lose their teeth? The purpose of what was to make them lighter in the air. Is a pointy beak better for eating worms than the jagged jaws of dinosaur ancestors? A recent study published in Biology Letters contend that birds reduce the number of teeth to increase egg hatching speed. That contradicts long-held scientific views of the evolution of the toothless beak. Birds hatch after days or weeks, unlike dinosaurs whose eggs can incubate for months. According to researchers TZU-Ruea Young and Martin Sander of the Germany's University of Bonn, the embryo does not have to wait for teeth to develop, a step that can take up to 60% of egg incubation time. A fast hatch increases the odds of survival since embryos are vulnerable to predators and natural disasters while in the egg. All egg layers, including dinosaurs and birds, would suffer from this problem. It protects embryos within the mother in mammals. According to the authors, tooth loss in birds had forced the evolutionary duo to achieve fast embryo growth and shorter incubation periods. People used to believe that birds lost their teeth to make their skeletons light and allow them to fly better, said Stephen Bressat, a paleontologist at the University of Edinburgh who has studied and written extensively on dinosaurs and birds. Yeah, sure, but I think the loss of teeth did not coincide with the evolution of flight because there were some birds that were able to fly that had teeth. He's talking specifically about Archaeopteryx, widely regarded as the first bird in addition to its plumes and chompers. Archaeopteryx flew. According to previous studies, birds, living descendants of avian dinosaurs, lost their teeth to fly further. The results of other studies indicated that bird food was better eaten with beaks. A bird once had teeth, then lost them, improved flight. In the past, birds must have had teeth since they are the descendants of dinosaurs. In 1861, paleontologists discovered Archaeopteryx, a 150 million year old bird fossil with teeth. As most of you probably know, now birds have beaks instead. Researchers cannot pinpoint the shift based on fossil records alone. The same was true of genetic information. Considering the published comprehensive sequence of 48 bird genomes representing at least one species per major lineage, we can now identify the species that developed bird beaks. The research team, led by Professor Mark Springer of the University of California at Riverside, used this new data to trace the genetic changes that occurred during the transition from teeth to beaks. Tooth formation requires a lot of genes, with 6 genes essential to the formation of dentin and enamel, the building blocks of teeth. Springer and his colleagues searched for changes that would render these genes inactive, following them across the 48 avian genomes that had been published. This would mean that the human ancestors of all living birds originally lost some teeth. Springer said, "I have found those mutations in every genome." According to Springer and his colleagues, around 116 million years ago, the ability to produce enameled teeth became extinct in a common ancestor of all birds. The evolution from teeth to beaks did not happen. Fossil evidence shows that some birds had beaks at the front of their mouths, teeth in the back, and beaks supplanted teeth in the back. There were advantages to opting for a full beak, adapted to using their beaks for nest building, feeding their young, and defending themselves. Birds developed muscular gizzards for grinding up their food. It wasn't practical to have a set of teeth in the back. I'm pleased to have answers to questions that were not from the fossil record, Springer said. Together, genomic fossils and fossils from rocks provide a powerful combination for reconstructing the past. Our results show the power of DNA from crypts to unravel evolutionary history of vertebrates. So with that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. What do you think about how birds lost their teeth? Let us know your views in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for more uploads like this one. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, then do it now. Otherwise, you will miss out. See you soon and goodbye.